Hello everyone, I'm Apurva Pandita and welcome to livelaw. The state of Maharashtra has been encountering a significant number of political conflicts and disputes. Last year, it was the Shiv Sena party that took center stage as internal divisions ignited a firestorm of events. And this year, however, the spotlight has shifted to Nationalist Congress Party (NCP), where cracks in the foundation have begun to fracture the party's unity. The party, founded by Sharad Pawar in 1999, suffered a vertical split on Sunday after his nephew Ajit Pawar broke ranks and joined the Shiv Sena BJP government as Deputy Chief Minister. Suddenly, Ajit Pawar became the Deputy Chief Minister and 8 other NCP members became ministers in the government led by Eknath Shinde. But the official NCP refused to let this act go unchallenged by filing a disqualification petition against Ajit Pawar and other rebel MLAs. In response to this, Ajit Pawar claims that he has the support of majority of the NCP members and represents the real NCP. Praful Patel announced that Ajit Pawar, who was the opposition leader until July 1st, is now the leader of NCP Legislative Party in the Assembly. But before we understand and speculate the possible consequences in this ongoing scenario, let us understand this entire issue with the help of Supreme Court's judgment announced in Shiv Sena rift. Since these events are more or less similar to the split within the Shiv Sena party between Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde groups. Well, according to the Supreme Court's judgment, the anti-defection law in the Constitution, known as the 10th Schedule, no longer considers a split within a political party as a defense against disqualification. The only defense recognized is when a merger with another party takes place. Let us understand this through an example. Imagine we have a group of friends who are part of a club called the Justice Group. They all agreed to work together and support each other. Now one day, a few friends decide to leave the Justice Group and form their own group, calling themselves as the Real Justice Group. In this example, the ruling says that if the original Justice Group wants to take action against the friends who left, the friends who formed the new group cannot defend themselves by saying that they are the Real Justice Group. The only valid defense they can have is if they merge or join another group. So if they decide to merge with a different group, they might have a defense. But simply claiming to be the Real Justice Group is not enough to protect them from being disqualified. The size of the group does not matter. Even if the friends who left becomes a bigger part of the original Justice Group, they can still be disqualified if they cannot prove a valid defense like merging with another club. Although this was a hypothetical example only to understand the legal issue, and the 10th schedule is applicable only to political parties and not on a group of friends. Coming back to our case, in the case of Ajit Pawar's faction, they have not merged with any other party, but claim to be the real NCP. However, the Supreme Court has already stated that claiming to be the real party is not a valid defense under the 10th schedule. If the rival faction fails to establish any of the defenses provided in the 10th schedule, they will be disqualified. The legislature party cannot exist independently from the political party as ruled by the Supreme Court, meaning that the rebel faction cannot appoint a whip acting independently of the original political party. The Ajit Pawar faction's claim of having majority support among MLAs is not enough to establish themselves as the real party, according to the court's judgment in the Shiv Sena case. Now a whip comes into the picture. In politics, a whip is a member of a political party who is responsible for ensuring party's discipline and unity. The whip's role is to make sure that party members vote according to the party's decision on important matters. It is impermissible for the separated faction to appoint their member as the chief whip of the legislative party, as only the political party has the power to do so. Allowing the legislature to act separately from the political party goes against the constitutional system of governance. Therefore, in the present case, only the official NCP can appoint a whip. Now, if we conclude this entire scenario according to the principles set forth by the Supreme Court, the split within the NCP led by Ajit Pawar group holds no legal validity. Unless they can provide a defense of merger, the rebels are susceptible to disqualification under the 10th schedule of the Constitution. It is important to note that claiming to be the original party is not a recognized defense. Furthermore, the power to appoint the leader and the whip for the legislative party rests solely with the NCP political party, and the rival group cannot seize such authority. And this brings us to the end of this video. We really hope that you like our content, and if you do, then do not forget to support us by liking and subscribing to our channel. And for more legal updates, keep watching Live Law.